Hello, I'm at Noise Kitchen SYNTH FEST right now, and I managed to borrow one of those hot new bitRangers from Bastl Instruments and Peter Edwards. As it has been said, the bitRanger is a patchable logic computer to sculpt sounds. It's complex, but even when you're not familiar with it yet, it's still immediately fun to play with. Let me give you a quick overview of the basic features of the device now. On the top panel there are 4 knobs: volume, VCO frequency, LFO frequency, which adjusts the master clock speed, and a knob for the high frequency oscillator, or HFO, speed. The VCO is synced to the high frequency oscillator, so you get an interesting interplay between the two speed values. Below those knobs is where the fun really starts though, with lots of small patch points to connect. Generally, patch points with outlines are outputs, and patch points without outlines are inputs. So, outline, output. Easy. The main outputs you'll probably play with at first are the divider bits, which are clock division outputs from the LFO, ranging from a division factor of 2 to 4096. You can patch those outputs into the VCO, HFO, and LFO CV inputs, for example, to create very simple pitched sequences. To create more complex pitch sequences, you can use the byte inputs, which are a digital to analog converter. This means that it takes the value of several bits together to calculate an analog voltage at a certain level. Those were just 2 simple examples to create CV sequences though. There are tons of more possibilities. Next, let's change the sound. There are 4 mode switches at the bottom, letting you wave shape the sound from simple tones up to digital noise. Of course, you can also change the sound with control voltages using the data modulation feature. Switching it on lets the LFO affect the wave shaper, with the aforementioned mode switches changing the modulation type between pitch modulation, wave shape inversion, wave shape randomization, and noise randomization. If you don't just want the regular square LFO to control the sound, you can also patch any other control voltage in the data input sockets. Lastly, for now, let's talk about the Multiplexer 1 and 2 sections. Those let you combine signals, for example different clock bits, affecting the wave shaping and pitch, as well as providing you with yet another set of control voltages. Plus, and this is really amazing, Multiplexer 1 and 2 affect the left and right stereo outputs differently, letting you create stereo sounds ranging from subtle to totally crazy. But I have to wrap this video up now, so here are just some more features real quick. There are 4 mini jack sockets to interface the bitRanger with other analog gear. There is a whole chaotic adventure bits section for even more CV generation. You can sync the oscillators in different ways. There's a utility belt offering XOR logic and clock reset. And more stuff to discover. So subscribe to my channel to stay tuned for further videos about the bitRanger, and see you soon. Thanks a lot for watching.